Hello Aries, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your reading for August 16th through the 31st. Today I'm going to pull a card for your overall energy. We'll take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and how they mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close off the reading with an oracle card for the Aries collective. Do keep in mind, these are general readings, so take only what resonates. You can look at your sun, moon, rising, and north node for additional context and texture. And be sure to check out the links below in the description. I have personal readings that I'm currently offering. I have social media connections. And if you'd like to make a donation to support the channel, that's also below. And thank you so much to those of you who have. I am overjoyed and grateful for your generosity. Okay, Aries. Aries, your overall energy is the third eye chakra. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. And it's that beautiful indigo purpley color. Now, I have a little bit different take on the chakra system and what that entails than most people. So I've had an experience where I've transcended my chakra system. It happened spontaneously and naturally. Nobody removed anything. Nobody interfered with my energy. It was something that happened when I was pregnant, and it just happened so organically and naturally. It was a beautiful experience. The third eye chakra, though, as we look at it in the chakra system, so some people have had the experiences of transcending that energetic system and some have not, and there is no comparison here. It's not a bad thing if you haven't, but this energy here, whether you've transcended your chakras or not, is all about your psychic attunement, your psychic awareness. I know a lot of people connect this into the pineal gland. However, it goes beyond that. I really want you to look at this energy for yourself, Aries, as a multi-dimensional experience here. And this is what I'm seeing is kind of like you have this sword of psychic ability. Those of you who are listening, guess what? You're psychic. And you have this sword of psychic ability that goes through all these different dimensions. And that's part of your energy. So we are multidimensional beings. Yes, I am talking to you in this three-dimensional reality at this time, but there is a lot more going on. And that's what you're showing me. You're showing me that you're kind of cutting through that. Some of you may have had some really powerful dreams lately. You may be really getting what some people would refer to as downloads or inspirations, or just, there's just a lot of energy and it's coming in on a very psychic awareness level for you. Aries, on your side, you get the Strength card, the Fool, and the Temperance. My goodness, you are going through something quite powerful here. For some of you, you may feel freshly activated. I see the Fool here. And so for some of you, you could be feeling like, oh, I just woke up. I just woke up and all these energies, and wow, this is powerful stuff. And wow, how do I live this in my life? How do I bring it into balance? Now, if you are someone who considers yourself well on the path of spirituality, spiritual awareness, psychic ability and prowess and things like that, what you're showing me is that you're kind of taking a whole new adventure in that. So this could be for some of you where a new dimensional energy has opened up to you, has come into your awareness, and you're getting ready to explore that. Very interesting. You do have the Strength card here. I connect that to Leo energy. So Leo season for you, that fellow fire sign is triggering you in some way here. For the person or the energy connected to you, they get the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. This person isn't so much having a psychic experience like you, kind of a multi-dimensional psychic experience, as they're going through their own internal process. To me, their energy feels more, like material world focused, even though I don't see the Pentacles yet for them. I feel like they're working on maybe setting some intention or manifesting something new. They at times are going into a state of daydream. And that's beautiful. That's where the imagination is lit and triggered. At other times, this person might feel like they have it all figured out, but the Hermit is here, and the Hermit wouldn't be the kind of energy that just brags that they have it all figured out. I think maybe that's an aspect of this person's personality that comes forward sometimes or at times, but the Hermit would temper that and say, wait a minute, let's actually have the wisdom here. Let's actually pause and feel into things, right? So very interesting. Powerful energies nonetheless on both sides. In the middle of the connection, you all get the Four of Wands and the High Priestess. This is kind of cool because even though you're going through, like you're kind of working on different dimensions, it almost seems like, the energy being formed between you or coming together is opening like different portals for your relationship, for your partnership, for the situation. And there's a whole lot of wisdom coming in from this. So both of your experiences have a lot of significance. For you, I feel like this could even be a person. They may not yet be in your physical world, but you may be feeling them energetically, or part of the dimension that you've opened as you've gone into these deeper psychic energies may have revealed this energy to you. So I do sense them though, and their energy in the material world at this time, but it could be somebody you're calling in perhaps. Let's look at this Strength card here. You give me the Five of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You have a bit of sadness, I think, that you're letting go of. You're doing a nice job of grounding the sadness, like really like accepting the emotion for what it is and grounding it into reality, letting the earth kind of handle some of the transmutation of that. And I think it has to do with your exponential growth into these new psychic awarenesses and capabilities. There's people and places and situations and circumstances that you know you have to leave behind, you know you have to let go of, because you're expanding into this whole new area. And you are doing a really nice job of grounding those emotional energies, because that can be really hard. Sometimes people refer to it as survivor guilt. I would almost call this like thriver guilt, where at times you might feel a little bit bad that other people aren't getting to have this experience. Or you're just sensing like at times people get a little jealous of you, and that hurts. You know, it hurts. The jealousy is not a good vibe, right? All right, let's look at these. That kind of makes it kind of gets you off, sometimes gets you off kilter and a little upset, and but you're pulling in on your strengths, and you're showing me transmutation. You're showing me you're working with the earth there on that. For the Fool, you get the Death card and the Page of Pentacles. Oh, you may even feel like you've gone through some sort of like psychic death, where it's like, okay, everything I thought I knew and understood, and even if you are someone who's quite well studied in the esoteric, everything you've known and understood is gone again. It's almost like there's this new phase of your psychic awareness opening up, and you're nurturing it. I like that you're nurturing it. Again, you're doing a nice job of bringing all of this psychic experience that you're having into reality. I don't know that you're necessarily sharing it a whole lot with everybody else right now, and that's okay. You're doing a good job of integrating it into yourself right now, 3D reality on the planet, and you're working with the earth, which I really love, because the earth is a living being, and so you're working with Mother Earth, Gaia energies here. For the Temperance card, you get the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of leaving behind, there's a lot of letting go here, there's a lot of, you know, everything you thought you knew, even if you were really well studied, is kind of, you know, again, there's this lesser experienced psychic version of yourself that's dying off, so this new can come in. And this new energy, you're definitely going to move toward it because it feels more fulfilling. If you were to try to say, like, this isn't happening to me, I don't believe this, I'm making this up in my mind, if you were to resist it, honestly, it would feel like you were dying. So whatever energy you're moving into psychically is very alive, and it's life-giving and life-bearing. And so there's really no choice here for you, Aries, but to accept this and move into it even more deeply. Wow, why y'all taking me so deep? For the Hermit, for this other person here, or the energy connected to you, they get the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So they're bringing quite the transformational energy to their pain, to their confusion. That's why they're in hermit mode right now. They need the time to work with clearing out some of their mental energies. Now, this could be sparked by you going through this crazy, awesome psychic evolution here. But I like that they're bringing transformative energies. I feel like this person knows how to get themselves into an introspective place, and they know the importance of it. And there's active work going on with their Hermit. It's not just like they're resisting being like a little more to themselves right now or anything. They're welcoming it, and they're doing the work within that container of the Hermit, which is awesome. You guys are all awesome. Of course, I might be a little particular about my clients and audience as being, you know, awesome. The best. All right, King of Swords for them is clarified, guess what, by the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This, to me, for them, feels like an ignition. But it's very interpersonal, because you don't just go from the Hermit straight into some sort of, you know, like blasting outward kind of thing, necessarily. Well, okay, so this person, it's your psychic energies are so powerful. Now I feel like you're talking to me, like your greater being's advising, and then their greater being. They may, as a result of their connect, and I keep dropping the cards, the energy, I'm going to set these cards down. They may, because of the energy that they have connected to you, they may have a big breakthrough. They may have a big breakthrough. And they may blast it out into the world. But then I see this daydream card, and I see them spending more time on themselves. They may have kind of this outburst where they like come out of their shell for a minute, or come out of the hermit mode, and they're like, ah, I figured this out. And then they take that and they kind of take it within again. And back in, maybe they're working on bringing it into their heart. Very powerful energy for them, though, especially mentally with thoughts and with communication. So I wonder, they may talk to you about it. They may be coming straight to you with this. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this is where they kind of have this ignition, or this like blasting out of energy, and then they come back into what I would call some more relaxed energies with these queens here. We could look at it as like a feminine, more of a feminine, relaxed energy, a receptive energy, where they are really going to be working on whatever has just come to them, whatever ignition has just come to them, and kind of, it's almost like their mind gets like mind blown, like breakthrough, mind blown. Then they're bringing it into the heart, and they're taking some time to work with it there. So they could just have this outburst of inspiration and then come back into working with it internally again, but from a heart and a receptive, receiving, alchemical place. Very powerful. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, because they're going to have this King of Swords and this Queen, these queens kind of come into balance within themselves. For the Four of Wands that's in the shared connection, and remember I said this was like, this Four of Wands to me feels like a portal opening up, and I'm not surprised with the psychic connection here. You get the Lovers, so this could be somebody really important to you. This could be somebody that You want them to have the evolutionary experiences. It looks like they're having it in a different way from you, but you love and you care and you're watching, and you desire this person. You desire the best for this person. They bring in the Seven of Pentacles. It's a very nurturing energy, so it may be a little slower going for them to, like, they might see the portal but be like, I'm not sure I'm going to walk through that yet. Even though I'm very curious and interested as to what's on the other side of the portal. I don't know. I might need to spend a little more time here with me, kind of nurturing what I got going on. And that's okay. Just be aware. The High Priestess is clarified by the Six of Wands on your side and the Page of Cups on theirs. When they're ready, they'll come forward with a loving offer toward you. And you're going to feel really good about this. And it's a very, there is this energy for which the two of you could then maybe, instead of feeling like you're on opposite sides of the portal, like something will dimensionally shift because you've got all that going on, and then it comes into the veil of the High Priestess, and the two of you then pass through that gate together. Cool, Aries, cool. Cool relationship dynamics, very powerful, very spiritual, very psychic. Let's get you a card, Aries, from the Starseed Oracle to close off the reading today. Aries, you got the love, and it says Hadarian energy. Very interesting. Hadarian energy, codependencies and boundaries. The Hadarians are believed to be the beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and all situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaries and interdependency, healthy relationships, because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others. Hadarian energy. Wow. And the picture is quite striking with like faces coming out. There's this movement, almost like these different dimensions and aspects. And I'm not surprised. Whatever you've got going on in this relationship with someone else, this is extremely psychically driven, multidimensional. It would be interesting and maybe even challenging to be able to establish what we would call like earthly boundaries around this because of the awareness level. You and them, the awareness level that's going on and that's coming into this connection. So Aries, like, let's stay tuned for more. This was awesome. I can't wait to do your next reading, and I'll see you next time.